Hey everybody, this is 2.1 of the Living God Jehovah. So, Jesus just gave, after he had came, since if you're already familiar with the rest, okay, if not, you need to go back and look at Jehovah, the Living God, 1 point, and start there. And if you had, and if you've done that, and you want to know what now, okay, Jesus gave his disciples 2 commandments. And the first of the new commandments these are. And he says that you love your neighbor, one another, as yourself. And namely, the other one was love thy Lord thy God with all thy heart, mind, and soul. So, he also, that's just like what he says to do. Now, what that means is for you not just to be a reader. That means you don't have to read a lot. But you got to show love one towards another. And how do you do that, we might ask? Well, I'll say this. I believe there's a lot of Christians who aren't walking in that. We forget that. And we've got to continue to walk in that. That means forgiving one another, helping one another. That means if I see some guy on the corner and he's asking for money, and if I've got a little, okay, give some if I can. But don't let yourselves, and watch out there, the Satan, he'll hit you and go, you only have enough for yourself. That's when it's really hardest to be given, when you only have a little. But I advise you to go ahead and give because you're loving. There'll be a blessing in that. But God wants you to get used to that and start practicing that. And the more you do it, you'll find the more you want to do it. And it's easier. So I don't want you to be like all the church people, because I've seen them so many times this past, everybody leaving church, they're still locking their doors in the parking lots, for instance. Hello. Are they living true Christianity? No. So I want to make sure that everybody starts there and just try to walk in love. Help in when you can. Somebody asks you to do something, do what you can. Just start loving one another. And we can do that in small ways. You see somebody hungry, you could take them a sandwich or just whatever. Or in your daily lives, everybody, and this is who you do it to. He says, your neighbor. Okay, who's your neighbor? Those that are in your lives daily and those that you come across daily. It might just be the same people every day, and that's fine. Or you might just, be seeing new different people all the time, depending on what it is, and that's cool too. But if you see a need, or somebody asks you, you've got to consider, and I urge you, that's the best thing. And trust me, there is a blessing in it. And number one, even if there wasn't, it's a blessing in and of itself because it makes you feel better. Okay, peace and grace.